Long before the noise of modern civilization drowned the ancient wisdom of the world, the rishis spoke of a place hidden from ordinary sight, a city that would never fall to darkness, even when the age itself turned corrupt. This city was called Shambhala. In the earliest ages, when Dharma still walked openly among humans, the gods foresaw a time when truth would weaken, and Kali Yuga would spread its shadow across the earth. To protect sacred knowledge from destruction, Vishnu instructed the sages to preserve it in a hidden land, beyond greed, beyond ambition, beyond decay. Thus, Shambhala was established, not as a kingdom of power, but as a sanctuary of righteousness. The Vedas teach that time moves in cycles, not straight lines. As each yuga declines, Dharma withdraws, not disappearing, but retreating into protected spaces. Shambhala became one such refuge. While empires rose and collapsed, while kings forgot their duties, and people forgot their souls, Shambhala remained untouched, guarded by divine law itself. The Puranas, especially the Vishnu Purana and Bhagavata Purana, speak clearly of Shambhala as a real place. They describe it as a radiant settlement inhabited by Brahmins who never abandoned Vedic rituals, who chanted mantras exactly as the ancient seers once did. Their fires never went out. Their knowledge was never diluted. Kali Yuga could not enter its borders. It is said that travelers who unknowingly approached Shambhala felt their minds cloud, their paths shift, and their intentions dissolve. Those driven by curiosity, power, or fame were turned away by illusion. Only those guided by destiny, or purity of purpose, could come close, and even they often returned without memory, changed but unable to explain how. At the heart of Shambhala lived generations of sages who understood not only scriptures, but the science of time itself. They knew when Dharma would fall, when it would rise again, and who would lead that transformation. Among them was foretold the birth of a child who would not be an ordinary human, but the final avatar of Vishnu, Kalki. The Puranas declare that when lies replace truth, when rulers become thieves, when Dharma is mocked and greed worshipped, Kalki will be born in Shambhala to a righteous Brahmin named Vishnu Yasha. His birth will not be announced with celebration, but guarded in silence. He will be raised away from corruption, trained not only in warfare, but in restraint, compassion, and cosmic law. Within Shambhala, Kalki will learn forgotten sciences, divine weapons, astras no longer known to humanity, and the balance between destruction and mercy. He will study under immortal sages, learning why civilizations collapse, and how righteousness must sometimes arrive as fire. The Bhavishya Purana describes Shambhala as luminous, not because of gold or jewels, but because of consciousness itself. The people there age slowly, not due to magic, but due to harmony. Disease, hunger, and despair do not thrive where desire is controlled and truth is honored. Some yogic traditions say Shambhala exists between dimensions, partially physical and partially subtle. To ordinary eyes, it appears as empty land or unreachable mountains. To the awakened, it reveals itself as a living realm, vibrating at a frequency untouched by Kali Yuga. Many saints believed that Shambhala occasionally opens its gates. Great yogis are said to have received knowledge from its sages through deep meditation, returning to the world with fragments of wisdom meant to guide humanity, not reveal the city itself. When the world finally reaches its darkest hour, when even sacred texts are forgotten and Dharma survives only in whispers, Shambhala will no longer remain hidden. Kalki will emerge, riding a white horse, wielding a blazing sword, not to conquer for power, but to restore cosmic balance. The destruction Kalki brings will not be cruelty. It will be cleansing. Just as fire purifies gold, Kalki's arrival will burn corruption so that a new Satya Yuga can rise from the ashes. And when his task is complete, Shambhala will fade once more, its purpose fulfilled. Thus, Shambhala is not merely a city waiting to be found on a map. It is Dharma waiting for its moment. It is proof that even in the darkest age, truth is never lost, only hidden. The scriptures remind us, when the world forgets righteousness, Shambhala remembers. When humanity falls, Shambhala waits. And when the time comes, it will return, not as a place, but as destiny. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mythology Medley. Click the bell icon for more such amazing mythological content.